All right, 3 things that I wish my students would ask for instead of just wanting extra credit. So the first one being that I wish they would actually ask me for help when they don't know something. I know it's so silly, but I try not to be scary. I try to create this environment for my students where they can literally ask me anything. You know what it's like to have those questions live rent-free in your head and to be struggling alone? And if I can minimize that as a professor, then I think I'm doing my job, if anything, as I should be. That will hopefully help make connections in their brains and minimize any confusion they may have later on, especially when they're studying for their exam. I wish that they would ask me for is I wish they would ask me for maybe advice on taking some classes versus others. Like when you're in biology or you're in biochemistry or chemistry, there's a lot of options of the classes that you can take, and sometimes some of them are easier than others. Most of the time, if anything, students end up in my class when they're not science majors because it was the first one on the offered courses. I think that's something to just take advantage of your professors. Ask them questions. If you find interest in the class that they are teaching, ask them, how did they teach that class? What did it take for them to get there? What are other avenues that somebody could pursue? The last thing I wish my students would ask for would actually be like a letter of recommendation, because I know how scary it is to get one from your professor, especially if you feel you don't know them very well, or if you've only had one class with them. See, I was so keen on getting really close to my professors. I really liked, asking them about their weekends or, visiting them during office hours, because I knew that those little connections were going to make it easier for them to remember me. And as such, get those letters of recommendation, get that help, get that advice when I needed it. And they really showed up for me, which was amazing. So I would love to pay it forward and actually do the same thing for my students. And I hope this makes you comfortable to reach out to your professors too. As always, ending with the lip oil. It's perfect. Happy Friday, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.